It's April 27th, 11:35 p.m., and I am more confident than I have ever been in my entire life, because I hold no fear for he who kills the flesh, but only fear for he who can kill the flesh and the soul eternally in hell. You know, I've seen and done way too much at this point that I'm just completely numb to all this stupid little bullshit that is designed to psychologically break me down. If anything, all of this has empowered me way too much, and now I get a kick out of this. I get a rush out of being messed with like this, out of making mistakes my whole life and then having all those mistakes come back to bite me. Not knowing that I was making those mistakes, because we grow up in a world that encourages you to destroy yourself. And unless you get lucky like I did and you snap out of it, you're going to be one of those very few people who does that. Those mistakes are going to end up killing you. You just continue to live in them forever until you die and then go to hell. Or if you get lucky, you get not a second chance necessarily, but you get a refresh, pretty much. You get to look at things with a fresh new perspective and how things actually are. And sometimes it will send you in overdrive working and try and get things done. Sometimes it can put you in a state of stasis and leave you feeling disillusioned and trying to pick up the broken pieces of a life you tried to live once before, which is where I'm currently at. A year ago today, I was awake, that I didn't know that I would be here and I'd be doing what I'm doing now. And a year before that, I was not awake. Not at all. Not knowing what would happen in just 8 months, how my life would completely change. And then a year before that, I was in such a shitty situation. Pussy whipped by someone that I now couldn't be any more just disgusted and kind of put off by, I was so in love with the evil. I really was. And now look at me. It's like a switch. That's all it took. But if it weren't for losing all these things and having my eyes opened up, I wouldn't have this confidence that I have. I wouldn't have this lack of fear that I have. In losing so many things, I've gained everything. I'm now aware of what's important, what's actually important. God. Doesn't matter what your opinion is, doesn't matter what you believe. That's what this is all about. God. That's what's at the center of all this.